them with refraction on,
yeah,
and it deals no damage.
Yeah.
So you can be that guy who just walks around and just clears everything. It's like having a Furion on your team who can just walk creeps over it, except you actually don't give any money to the techies. So TA is much, much better in this game, I feel, than he was even in the first one. And now Newbee, they've said, you know what? We've had a taste for Ev's Bloodseeker, and we're not a fan. So we're going to go ahead and just ban it out. Although, allegedly, I would say that Tiny and Shadow Fiend are actually pretty good against Bloodseeker in the mid-late game. Because they're heroes who actually just hit so hard.
Exactly, yeah.
That it's like, okay, we can stand still. It's whatever, you know, not a big deal.
I mean, yeah, with the amount of burst that both heroes can do, Tiny, with the Avalanche Toss, if you Avalanche and toss at a Blood Rage Seeker, that Seeker's going to die. There's not like he's going to be able to do against that, at least until he gets that BKB online. Magnus is going to be the ban, but Newbee, they seem pretty confident here with the straight
they have
up
just completely changed it up. Like from last game, it's as you mentioned, maybe they're just thinking, okay, we're like bottom 4 no matter what, let's try to experiment a bit, which I like. I like the fact that teams are willing to try stuff when they know that...
I mean, this is the time, isn't it?
They can't change their fate, really.
Because the great thing about this, right, for Newbee, of course, the fact that all teams are going to the main event, and the thing for Newbee is this is a scenario where they can try something out, and they know that the other team is going to give it their all, because Hot 6 need to win this game. It's not going to be a game for Hot 6 where they're like, well, okay, we'll have a bit of fun. Hot 6 are going to be playing to the best of their ability.
They need the 2-0.
So this is a good test for Newbee to use this lineup and see how it goes on. And final pick for Hot 6 will be the Wraith King, so will be it's going to be that position 1 Wraith King here from the side of Hot 6.
I'm a fan of the Wraith King, but I do think that there is kind of a little bit of a worry that he can get kited, even by this style of team. So first you're going to have Demonic Purge, right? You're going to have Lina. It's going to be support. Or no, actually it's going to be... Wait.
It's mid-Moo.
It's mid-Lina.
So you're going to have off-lane...
Wait. What?
June's on the Shadow Fiend. What's June?
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna wait until I see actually what they do with their lanes.
I imagine we're just going to see dual lane. I mean, surely it's going to be SF and SD and then Tiny Techies. But it is yet June on the Shadow.
That's kind of what I thought as well. I thought Tiny Techies would lane together.
Yeah, this is interesting that they can afford to run the Lina as a core. I mean, this SD is going to have to do some heavy supporting. Bless him. And Sansheng, he's normally the playmaker, isn't he? He's not normally the position 5.
Yeah, I think Shadow Demon is one of those heroes that you can definitely make the plays, but I'm not entirely sure why they picked him in this particular instance. So say, for instance, you get hooked, or, you know, you get opened up on by TA.
And look at this as well. Moo's going safe lane. June's going mid.
Yeah. It's probably just the hero thing. Like, some teams, they're more comfortable on some heroes than others, so instead of just saying, okay, well, I'm going to play this mid, even though I'm not as good at it.
And look at this as well. Banana tried to TP out straight away to get some mines out, but Jerax, he's on top of it. He was TPing out as well.
He's already almost freaking dead. Like, he has a ward down in the lane, so he saw that Banana walked in there, and he's going to know pretty much that there are going to be mines in the vicinity. And there's no level 1 suicide, so this dual lane with the toss, they're going to have Banana hit level, and I'm also pretty sure they just saw him place that ward. So on top of the fact that they know there's mines there, they also saw the ward placement, which is really, really bad for him.
Yeah, and MVP, they're ready to... Oh, Banana, he needs to get out of there.
Oh, he's going to throw him in. He's going to throw him into the mines.
Oh, he's going to try at least.
Get somebody, dude.
Rabbit.
Do it.
No, refraction.
Oh, it
That's
didn't
not
matter.
the play.
Didn't matter. Oh, my God.
The refraction, not tossing the TA was not the best idea, and I think that's Banana dead as well.
All right. Shake it off, regroup.
It's fine. We're okay. But 2-0 as the horn blows.
All the freaking heroes to toss.
Hot 6 and both bounties as well. No, okay, sorry, June. Of course, June managed to get himself the bottom bounty ring, so they get something, but still, all right. Let's see how the Tiny Techies goes on, because that was not the start. And are they actually... No, okay. TA is, of course, going to go mid and has Jerax by her side. But both Wraith King and Heen... Well, Heen, of course, going to be easy to target. But they do have the Shallow Grave once he hits level 2. So still...
Man, this is...
May have an issue with the combo.
It's not even just an issue with top lane, it's an issue with mid as well. Like TA versus Shadow Fiend, the TA already has an advantage in the early laning phase, and MP got first blood. So not only is he already advantaged in this 1v1, but Newbee has no capability of rotating because the only hero they can move over here is a Shadow Demon. Like if the Tiny Techies leave top, their rotating potential, or their killing potential in that lane pretty much is gone. And even if Rabbit goes mid, like he's gonna need level 3 or 4 minimum to have enough damage to try to kill anyone. So Newbee have very, very small chances of being able to win their lanes, and they can't rotate anymore. So it's like, I understand the want to experiment, and I totally agree and think that it's a good thing to do when you're in this position, but God, that start is so bad for them.
Well, June in the mid lane though, pushing back onto MP. He's actually, he has got the 4 tangos, no salves on him at the moment, and just 100 or so away from that bottom. Top lane though, Forever of course having a nice little time farming at the moment, and Rabbit just did make the move through the jungle here, but he's got eyes on him, knows what's up, and has hit level 2 as well.
Mid, that was really close. MP barely living through that. How is he actually, what game am I watching right now? How does the TA who gets first blood lose to the Shadow Fiend, and Techies is actually going to get a kill on the Wraith King in the top lane with that suicide? I don't know what's going on anymore.
This is a bit of a wild one, this, and wrap around here from Jerax. They might even be able to kill June here. Arctic Burn will bring him low. And the rocket, yeah, the right last hit there. Jerax, with the help of Sun, getting themselves a kill here. So 4 for 1 now on the board for the side of Hot 6.
Oh, I think I know why he was losing, actually. So, normally when you play mid, the first thing that you do is you ferry us out to yourself, and you have shared tangos, right? Oh, top lane, might have to hold that thought. Rabbit.
Oh, he's in a bit of trouble here. We'll get forced back. Banana starting to set up camp.
MP dies, like, what?
What?
How? Alright.
What is going on?
I don't know what this is, but it's not Dota right now.
This is going pretty crazy. So,
he had to have been out of mana. Like, there's no other way. Like, there's no way you die to Shadow Fiend 1v1 as
he was very low on the mana front. He has now got the bottle that he will be able to take out with him, but still, nonetheless, that's going to give June a very nice boost to the mid lane in a lane that he was already doing very nicely in. 12 for 5 against the 6 for 6. And bottom lane, there's a little bit more normality here on the bottom lane. Moo's finding some farm. You've got an off-lane clock. It's a nice classic lane here. The Lena's Shadow Demon.
This is a lane I understand. Yeah. This is a lane that is Dota to me, and I can sit down here and take a breather and just, I can relax.
Oh. Techies, how many mines? Yeah, he's been able to stack these mines up here now by the sides. They will be looking for the toss. Rabbit's incredibly low. But mines have been stacked up here as well, so no secret shop here for the side of Hot 6 unless they want to play with their life. They're going to go in mid, indeed, onto June. He's got a haste rune as well. One of the best runes to have on a TA at this point, and they'll find the kill. Moose come in, maybe trying to turn this one into Jerax, but Hot 6 MP might just find himself a double here. A couple more hits will do it. One more needs it. Will find it.
He didn't have mana.
Is going to pay with. No, he's going to live.
Oh my.
He's going to live. 6
God.
HP.
He was like 15 mana short of disruption when he TP'd. So he wasn't able to actually save. That is so painful.
Damn.
Oh my God. And he gets regen. I would actually just like, I would tilt in this game if I was June right now. I would be so tilted.
Wow. And yeah, the double kill for TA there is going to help him close that gap between himself and the SF.
Like, he gets haste into regen? Is this real life?
The ping's coming. Look, they know that Banana's here. It's going to be very hard for them to get this toss combo out, especially with 3 heroes here now as well. Banana, they know he's there. It's going to start hitting away with the Arctic Burn. Rabbit moving in. He hasn't got the mana for toss. And he actually might just pay with his life if they can get the right clicks in. This is getting low, 70. They do still know Banana's here. But they're a little bit scared of going in because of those mines, of course. You need to be very careful how close they get to the techies. Just kind of hiding behind his wall of mines here. And okay, the shallow grave. Jerax goes in, will clear them out, and they're just going to kill the techie. He has got suicide. And of course, with the physical damage, isn't going to do anything against Forever. And it's just going to be a suicide there to avoid Hot 6 from getting themselves the kill. But the tiny techies combo, a little bit of a mess here at the moment on the top lane for Newbee.
That is like the saddest techies I've ever seen. Like when the enemy team just graves somebody and they walk over your mines, and then you see a cold embrace, and it's like you can't even kill the other hero with your suicide.
Bottom lane, they might be able to find Sun here though, going in with the combo. And the SD Lena will be able to disperse off the clockwork. So a kill there for Moo here, for the side of Newbee.
I don't know, this is rough, because now they know that suicide's down in the top lane. So the combo is not going to be up for minimum. It's like a little bit over 2 minutes, I think. Yeah, 140 seconds before Banana is going to be able to do that again. He needs to find a better place to put his mines, because that spot that he's been putting him in is not working. He's going to have to figure something out. And then, I mean, I guess middle lane, June is still managing to edge out MP in terms of overall CS. It's just a matter of now that MP's 6, with the TA traps being down, until he gets some sentries there to kill those, it's very dangerous to try to farm on that high ground, because if you get hit by one trap, you're pretty much a goner, right?
Sancho's got a haste here. He's going to chase down Jerax. He's getting the poison on, and now with the soul catcher, Jerax could be in trouble. The burst, of course.
He needs one more. He needs one more.
We'll go through this golden break, but it's never. Ew, very close. Not quite enough, and he might actually pay off his life now. Haste rune. Okay, no, it should be a long enough duration to get himself out, but be more top lane. Okay, the Tiny's techies losing the Tiny here as the two of them go in, and they're going hard forever. And Heen picking themselves up another kill here for the side of Hot 6.
I mean, arguably Dazzle and Winter Wyvern are two of the worst supports to play against as a laning techies, because they both can stop your mines from insta-killing. Like, what's your counterplay to Grave and Cold Embrace when all of your damage during the beginning of the game is physical? Like, Suicide Squad and Landmines are both physical damage output. And if you know where the mines are, and you can always preemptively Grave, and you know there's Cold Embrace on top of that, like, you actually just don't have a way of doing anything with that. I think, honestly, they should just smoke and, like, YOLO on a lane once Suicide's back up and, like, maybe try to even kill bottom or, like, go into the woods and try to find a support alone.
Rabbit moving in towards this pull to the side. Seeing what he can take here. Mines. Have we got any mines down at the moment here? No. Banana's unable to get any mines back up. Oh, yeah, okay, he's got a little bit here, just in this Duke spot, just in case the side of Hot 6 send anyone round there. He's actually hanging about this area. They don't have a sentry to cover that spot. And Rabbit just trying to continue to steal some of these jungle creeps. But moves farm at the moment, 34 for 15. Still about 10 CS behind Forev here on this Wraith King. He's looking very good. In mid lane, you've got June level 8 on the Shadow Fiend, 45 for 11 against the 30 for 12 on this level 8 TA. So still a CS lead here for the Shadow Fiend.
He's doing very well, even considering he's got 2 deaths to his name. But oh, Lina gonna find a kill on Sunbeam bottom here. So core Lina. Between Moo and June right now, I think those are the two people who actually want to win Dota. Like, they're the ones on the team who are like, all right, we're actually going to give it our all. Everyone else is just like, pick me techies, pick me Tiny. We'll do some crazy dual off lane. And I can definitely see how this lane has potential to kill. Like, it's kind of like Tusk techies, except the techies pretty much has to die. He's being thrown it onto Heen. He can't get the Grave off in time.
The Suicide combo working out. Forev is going to waltz in. Has got the stun. He's going to have to tank up the tower a bit.
He doesn't have any points in a crit, so he's not going to get like any good RNG and kill him like that.
Now with the TP coming in back from techies. I don't know if they're able to do anything here though. Rev confidently standing his ground. Rabbit trying to chase him back and away. Has got the stun back up in 5 seconds.
I'm actually pretty sure that once you start, like, if you get toss,
You need to be careful there, Forev. I mean, they have got the toss and the avalanche.
He's got ulti though. I think it's actually like, if you don't know where the support is, it's not even worth trying to go on that. They have 1 deep ward, but still could be that somebody's in the area.
No, wants to find Sun. No, holds on to it. Doesn't feel that he can get the kill with that one, and okay, he walked over the mine here. Forev did finally step into this little Duke spot. That is going to be the Wraith King ult down for a good 250 seconds.
I wonder if they can actually kill him, though. That's the problem. Like, look at how aggressive Forev is playing. He knows that Suicide Squad is probably still down. Like, even though Banana's 6, he knows that there's probably no mines either. So the combination that they have is not enough damage to kill unless Suicide is up. And even with that, he's still got a pretty good amount of armor. So we went Helm of Iron, Will, and Bassi. So 13 armor at this stage is actually very high.
And Moo and June are going to smoke and go to the top lane, of course. Knowing that this ult is down on Forev, they would really like to kill this Wraith King. Top of the board in terms of CS and in terms of the net worth as well. He is up there.
Okay, this is some serious
This is the high priority kill. They're going to go in here onto Forev. He's in a lot of trouble. TP will be coming in from Dazzle, though. Dazzle might be able to try and overturn it. No! Not if you burst him down like that. Very nicely done from Newbee. They'll look for Forev. Forev might find the... No! Can't get the slash in. And they will be able to find themselves a double kill here for Moo.
Oh, the flare! Oh, Rabbit.
That's a sad Tiny.
Rest in pebbles, dude.
Very sad Tiny indeed. Mid lane, Hot 6 will be able to apply the pressure to the tier 1 here. And it will be a trade almost certainly with Newbee looking to claim this tier 1 from the top lane.
Dude, that's a max level flare. He is just throwing them out non-stop. It's being super annoying. I actually like the fact that he didn't go max battery assault this game. I think it's almost impossible for Clockwork to kill against Shadow Demon, because what happens is, you go on the hero, you pop cogs, he disrupts the person inside of the cogs, and then your battery assault is split 3 ways. So for that duration, I think it's like, what, 5 seconds of illusions at level 1? Yeah. So during that 5 seconds, your battery assault is like 1 1/3 chance going to actually hit somebody to deal that DPS. So the fact that he has flare just means he wants to play more passive, wants to be more annoying to the other lanes and be able to get farm a little bit easier. And as we were talking about, the early game for Newbee wasn't that good. They're still managing to get some kind of foothold now. And it's really clowny, but maybe the Tiny will be able to come back into this game and be able to act as a carry role.
Yeah, I mean, the net worth for the heroes is not looking bad for the SF and the Lina. Keeping the sales in line with that from the side of Hot 6. And, well, 8 to 10 at the moment, 11 minutes in. The difference between the sides, incredibly negligible. It's very, very close. MP and Sun, they're going to look to take Roche here.
Oh, that DD.
It's certainly going to be speeding up, but they know. Oh, do they? Newbie, they were smoked up. They're not going to head for it. Yeah,
they just wanted to go for a gank, but Forab actually walking over there could have just given them the information that Roche is going on.
And look how low
it's actually really bad he walked over there.
This, yeah, boy. They're going to walk in and find us. Sun will hookshot and Cox to get Laguna Blade. That's going to be a dead Clockwork. MP being held in place here by the Yules. Infant's Rune is there for the taking. June will pull that one up, looking for MP.
They need to check Roche. There. They need to see how low it is.
Rabbit's here with the toss, and they're going to be able to toss back MP, catch him in the light strike array, and that will be the TA down as well. Newbee now at the back of this. I think they're going to get Roche. There's nothing Hot 6 could do to stop it, and as you said, Forev's right there.
Unlucky.
Giving it all away.
That was so unlucky that he walked in that direction, because they were smoked, right? Like, he had no way of knowing that they were there. But the fact that he walked towards the pit and drew the attention of the smoke gank just means that Roshan is completely ruined. And somebody's like, all right, well, I got 20% HP and no mana. My only play is to try to hookshot, stun, and walk away. Like, that was the only thing he could have done in that situation. And then, like, that was the most unfortunate thing that could have happened.
It really was. Now it's brought it to 10-10. Newbee very much in a much more comfortable position now. Looking good, and MP and Forever. Maybe seeing if they can catch anything off the back of this, but it might be, yeah, Newbee just want to go back in. He hasn't got the ult until 25 seconds. He's going to go down. That's another kill now for Moo. Moo is just ripping through the side of Hot 6 with the stun now, holding MP in place. There's going to be a cold embrace from Jarek's spine sometime in the TM, but no, the Requiem and the punches from June will bring him down. They will be able to pop the Aegis here from Lina. Now the hook shot, getting both of them here. June trapped up here. Sanshan going to be pushed away. Somehow, even though they were standing pretty much on top of each other, the disruption keeping June alive. No, June doesn't live. Of course, the Splinter Blast will finish him up, but another kill for Moo as he takes down Clockwork.
What were those cogs? Did you see that?
They were standing next and suddenly split.
That was like a Hoover. It just sucked them right in, dude.
It was
that was insane.
Damn. 13 for 11. Newbee, though, off the back of it, finding themselves this tower. And what was initially a little bit of Newbee clowniness with these with this draft, it's working.
It actually is working.
They're doing much better game 2 than they were doing in game 1.
But like, we have to give credit to where credit is due. Like right now, unfortunately for Forev, he is the MVP for Newbee. He brought them into the Roshan pit pretty much. Like, it was unbeknownst to him. He actually had no idea that that smoke was there. So it was totally an accident, but the fact that it happened puts Newbee in a position where they're able to take that fight in the first place. Like, that tower doesn't die if they don't have Aegis, because the Aegis got popped during the engagement. And I mean, sure, you end up killing June on the Shadow Fiend, which is fine, but he almost has mech now, 14 minutes in, so it's not like the fastest timing ever. But because of that whole fiasco, Newbee are more than in this game.
I'm seeing Moo now with a blink on top of the Yules. This man's a killing machine. Level 11 as well. He's going to be able to burst a fair few of the members of the side of MVP on this map. Sun trying to work towards his blade mail, still a fair bit off the sword. And Banana has found a bit of XP from this lane, level 8 at the moment on your techies. So, nonetheless, 15 minutes in, this game still very much anyone's. And yeah, as you said, there we go, completed mech on your Shadow Fiend.
With the mech being done, and them also having blink heals on Moo, they have really good initiation potential. I think he kills either of the supports with his combo right now. They both have actually identical amounts of health at this point, 796 on both of them. And let's see. Yeah, level 2 Laguna. So yeah, he can pretty much solo kill either of them. And that's a really scary thing to think about, because normally the support combo, you want to be able to save each other, right? And that's kind of the strength that it gives you, because if you jump one, you always have a backup plan. And it's like, okay, well, I can either grave you, or you can cold embrace me, or actually like throw out a curse or something if you're getting hit by multiple people. But if you just die instantly, it's kind of hard to counterplay that. It's pretty much what happened bottom when you saw Heen try to grave somebody, but the hero died when he was in mid-animation just because of the kind of burst damage that came out. They weren't expecting it to be like that. So Newbee have ways of circumventing that just by their sheer burst.
We'll see what the plan is going to be next for the side of Newbee. The MVP, they want to look for blood. Smoked up here on the bottom lane, making the movement here into the Radiant jungle. And in fact, there we go as well. Newbee themselves smoking up, seeing what they can finally catch out. But this is going to be one of those classic smokes here, where both teams are essentially just wrapping around each other.
This actually happens so often.
At pretty much the exact time as well. And Hot 6 won't find anything. Newbee just going to look to take these stacks, and they did find a stack here in the jungle, so a little bit more gold here for June and the gang. And Pink's coming out now on the mid lane. Looks like they'll be happy with just trying to take another tier 1 away from the side of Hot 6.
Yeah, it should be dead for free. Even with Cliff, this thing is going to die super fast. Landmines heading towers is actually like so good. Does so much damage to them. Yeah, tower going to be going away. Maybe did they just go tier 2? They have 5 heroes here. They're even throwing down a couple of retreat mines right now. Banana's trying to get into a better position here to make sure that if Hot 6 do TP, chasing is going to be very dangerous. Like, nobody has BKB, so if they want to run away, it should be pretty easy for them.
Well, meching up in preparation for any kind of fight that would kick off, but Hot 6, and now they'll look to back up. They're taking the tier 1. Tier 2 now taking they're TPing straight onto the tier 2 as well. We're going to see the hook shot in onto June. He's already popped the mecha now, held in place by the Winter's Curse. In a lot of trouble here. Will try and get off the Requiem, but he can't because of the Battery Assault. Goes for it next time, and oh, he's still alive. He's not going to go down. The Laguna Blade there from Moo, enabling him to get himself out, June. They do end up losing Lina, but a 2-for-1. And in an exchange that could have gone a hell of a lot worse here for Newbee.
Yeah, I really thought that they were going to prioritize the Shadow Fiend a little bit more than they did. Like, they killed Moo, which is fine. But I think maybe the Shadow Fiend is a bit higher priority. If he gets the BKB, then that Blade Mail that Sunby picked up there and showcased how really good it is in that situation, because Shadow Fiend can't do anything, right? He can't hit you because you have Blade Mail on. He doesn't have BKB. He can't cast Requiem or Raises that easily. And even if he does raise again, there's a Blade Mail, so it's a really hard counter to the Shadow Fiend at this stage. And I think that killing the Shadow Fiend is probably more important than killing Lina at this point. But I guess you got to take what you're given. Like, if you see an opportunity to jump somebody, you kind of have to just go on them and hope for the best, considering the Lina actually got disrupted as well, which is weird, which means the Hot 6 had to commit even harder on him to get the kill. But either way, they defend their tier 2. And I also think that Banana, he wasn't actually trying to kill the tower. He was just laying like landmines everywhere. So he's got some vision inside of the woods right now.
Newbee want to fight in the woods, going straight in for Rev. He's going to look for the stun, but the blink from Rev are going to duke it out. They're going to look for stun and all. The Laguna Blade, doesn't matter about the Blade Mail. Moo too tanky to bother about that one. They'll take down the Clockwork. For Rev, he does have the ult available here. Shallowgrave's going to come out first. Rabbit now with the toss, bringing for Rev low here. And the mech's being popped. Rabbit's going to be A-OK for the time being. Raze will finish off Wraith King for the first time. And now Sanshake with the ult onto MP. They're looking to try and control him. June, Moo and the gang moving in, moving forward. Now with the toss, they've been able to find the CA. Looking for Rev with the setup from the Yules. Mine dropped, everything being dropped. Shallowgrave from Heen, buying some time for Rev, but he's almost certainly going to go down. He's looking for a crit. Oh, with the toss forward. Can they do anything about Heen as well? No, quite. Oh, the Splinter Blast. Shadow Demon getting a little bit too close to his pals. Rabbit. Oh! Not going to do it today. Not getting out. Not getting out. Banana in trouble as well. Hasn't got a soul ring for 60 seconds. No mana for suicide.
He did.
He is dead as well. Throwing away his life. 18-15 though. Have a look at the fight recap there. Damn it. Doesn't show us the juiciness. Only showing us that techie skill, but nonetheless.
I think it was still better for Newbee.
You reckon?
They killed both the cores. Like, yeah, losing the Shadow Demon is kind of annoying or whatever, but
that's true. They keep SF and Lina alive.
Yeah, it's definitely better to have both of your cores live through that engagement. Like June, he's got enough for the Mythor Hammer and the Ogre Club if he wants to go BKB. I can't imagine him. Like, he could go SNY maybe if he wants to just be like the tanky build without magic immunity, but I think BKB is going to be necessary at some stage for him. Maybe he just feels more comfortable going for an item that at the very least can accelerate your farm a bit. And for Moo, I'm guessing he's also going BKB, because normally you just buy the point booster first if you were going to go ads, but maybe he just bought it earlier when he didn't have the money.
Well, nonetheless, we've seen a lot of action this game. I mean, 20 minutes in.
Yeah.
18-15. Both teams showing that they're certainly hunting for a fight. And, well, with the smoke from Newbee, I don't think we're going to see any slowdown in the action.
I mean, they smoked literally right under a ward, so.
It's, yeah.
Hot Six know this is happening.
I mean, they're kind of looks like they're trying to prepare and they want to fight into the smoke. They're kind of hoping.
Yeah, they do. They want to fight.
They want to try and catch them
I mean,
off
the thing
guard.
is, they're assuming that Newbee are going to be coming at least through the high ground right now, which is why they're standing near the trap and the side shop, or they're going to go for a lane gank. And either way, there's a low chance that there were techies mines in that area, so that's why they want to fight. Because if they've seen where Banana has been most of the game, it's been in the jungle, it's been to its top. And fighting when you know that there's like less of a chance of mines being around is probably the better play. But it doesn't look like they're going to clash just yet.
Yeah, Newbee didn't go out that way, and they do just reveal themselves here in the mid lane. Got to be careful of Sun, of course, with these hook shots. He'll be looking to jump in every time with the Blade Mail. And Forever also, of course, with the Blade Mail himself and a helm on top of it. And I'd imagine that helm's going to be going towards an armlet here for this Wraith King.
Probably.
Yeah.
Armlet's really good value in terms of how much it gives you for a strength hero. And Wraith King is one of the few heroes that can use an armlet, because a lot of the time, it's not really about the toggle, it's just about the fact that even though you gain a lot of damage, you're still losing that health, and sometimes you might mess up, and then you have reincarnation, just be like, oh, okay, whatever, I messed up once, but I have 2 lives, thankfully. And the other thing, too, is he has built-in lifesteal, so it synergizes very well with the hero. Also allows you to be able to take Roche at a really early point if you get some kind of advantage going for yourself.
And the fact as well, of course, he, with this gem, able to regain a lot of the map control. And of course, make it a lot harder.
Are they going to Roche again? No. They're going to defend.
They're looking for Jarek's here. Jarek's actually going to turn around and set this up with a Winter's Curse onto Moo. And this is going to be a tasty kill if they can kill the Lina, which they will. A couple of slashes here from the Wraith King will bring Lina down. And a very nice play from Hot Six. Techies did commit suicide. Wasn't finding any kills with it. Just getting himself off the map and into safety. Mid tower will go down as Rabbit finishes off. And a lot of pings coming out in the Roche pit as it has been scouted out by both sides now.
Yeah, he's going to realize it's an illusion, though. Does he have Blink? Yeah, he does. All right, they're going to go.
Yeah, MP needs a bit of backup, but I don't think he's going to be here anytime soon. In a lot of trouble here, and MP, can he juke it out?
Does he actually live here?
He's got a Blink.
Oh, God, that hurts.
So is Rabbit, though, in 1 second. Oh, the Rocket Flare cancelling the Blink. I don't know if it would have been enough to chase down the TA, but nonetheless, very nice play there from the clock, just to make sure that TA can get herself back to safety.
Yeah, he had Refraction up anyway. I think he would have been fine. That was really close, though. I'm actually surprised that TA was able to outrun that even with June having a Yasha. Like, movement speed-wise, it should have been actually pretty easy for June to get that last hit, but unfortunately he was not able to secure it, so Hot Six getting their TA out of harm's way. Roshan probably going to be a point of contention here soon from both teams. You can see Banana's already in the vicinity, just trying to mine things up, just control it a bit. And even just getting the information that Banana's in the pit, Hot Six are going to know that there's going to be mines. So it makes it a little bit less likely that they'll be able to get Roche, but at least they're not going to go in and suicide. So having that TA trap there actually does help quite a bit.
Yeah, they're going to smoke up now, Hot Six. This is their
They're going to go around. Yeah, they're going to go all the way around. They probably are under the assumption that there's just mines in the pit, and that there's probably a low chance that there's mines this far down in the lane, so this is a really good smoke.
Gonna maybe look towards Banana here.
He saw him.
This guy's in a lot of trouble. Has got the suicide, won't be able to get it out. The stuns are there. And Shiteki's down there. The kill going the way of the Wraith King.
Oh, they just smoke again. All right, all right. I actually like that. That's good.
Is this smoke and go Roche or smoke and go kill?
No, they don't rush with this, I don't think.
Okay.
They have to know there's mines. Or maybe, no, because if they smoke and they go in, they have to kill the mines. So that way they reveal the smoke, and that way that Newbee would know that they were rushing. So it makes more sense to just go do this. Try to go for kills. Although this is... I mean, this could potentially be Mine Country. It's not right now, but MVP don't know that for sure.
We're going to just reveal here on an illusion here as Forever blinks forward. And that's going to be 18-18 at the moment. A very close game at the moment between these two sides. The net worth, though, still favouring the farm of Newbee. Shadow Fiend and Lina at the top. And that is going to be Lina, in fact, with a BKB coming around the corner. Shadow Fiend, 2,900 on top of that, Yasha and Mech.
Maybe they do Roche now? At the very least, they're going to have to get those mines down. Like, they can't just let those things sit there. Because at some point, if you have TA, he can blink past the mines. Like, he can blink through the high ground into the back of the pit and try to do it that way. That's probably the safest choice, considering he already has Deso. Like, he can solo it for sure, it's not even a problem. They just need to make sure that one ward on the cliff near Roshan is actually dewarded.
Tony has got Axe and Blink now. I mean, Rabbit's farm. They're
I told you, dude.
Newbee.
He's going to transition.
they're looking very, very good. I mean, the graph difference is going to show, yeah. 7,000 in the lead for Newbee. I mean, they could definitely take a fight against the side of Hot 6 at this point.
Yeah, they've shown that during these engagements, they have so much burst between the Tiny and the Lina that they can just blow somebody up. And that's not even assuming that that hero is soul catchered, right? Like, if they have that on, they're going to die even faster. So, Hot 6, respecting the team fight potential at the moment, they're going to need BKBs. Like, MP is making his way towards one right now. The Wraith King is probably going to also need BKB just to be able to fight. And once that happens, I think Hot 6 are going to show a bit more confidence. And here we go, finally clearing out the mines inside of the Roshan pit to open up that opportunity for Hot 6 to actually try Rosh if they find a chance.
Yeah, the TPs are coming out from the side of Newbee. Moo with the completed BKB. So moving in, they're ready to contest it if Hot 6 try to go, but Hot 6, it does just look like it was a demining program, and that's going to be there for the time being. They're not going to go in themselves. Top lane Rabbit, I mean, he's going to be able to take this tower with a couple of slaps with that axe. Oh! Okay, Sun has caught him out here. Rabbit, I think he might, okay, the toss out, that's going to work from here, but yeah, there's...
Oh, he's got a haste though. Oh, come on, he's got a blink.
Oh my god.
Right. He is out of there.
What a player. And is this a solo kill here for Moo? Not with the Winter's Curse coming out, I'll tell you that.
Can he get Purge? Oh, so close.
He was trying for it, that's for sure. But, well, Rabbit living through that one. That's going to give the space for the side of Newbee to look for this tier 2. And this is the final tier 2 on the map for Hot 6. I mean, Newbee's certainly looking a lot better than they did in game 1 at this point of the game.
It's ironic because the first time they pick, at least that I've seen them pick Techies and Tiny, they're actually doing better than they did in the first game where they had a super standard lineup. It just goes to show that sometimes it's not about playing around the meta heroes, it's just about catching the enemy team off guard. And the way that they played this game is drastically different than they played game number 1. And sometimes having that, like, nothing to lose mentality helps you in these types of scenarios.
What did come out in the end for the Shadow Fiend? Okay, it was the BKB. Okay.
Yeah, he
BKB on some of the Ash, yeah.
I thought he was going to go full SNY, yeah. And then he just bought Yasha and then buys BKB. But casual Yasha is actually really good on Shadow Fiend because the hero doesn't really have the greatest base movement speed.
Forever, he wants to fight this. He has got, of course, this armor gun, but he's actually going to go down here.
Oh, the toggle.
The toggles are real. Rabbit's looking for stone on the clockwork. And the toggle's continuing here from Forever. They did manage to find the clock, and now Rabbit's coming in to join the game. Oh, June with the wraparound as well. He's got to get himself out. They're going to look for round on Forever. He's going to be able to get the blink off here, Moo. He's got a blink as well. Gets the stun off on Forever. Heen is there and ready and waiting with a shallow grave. But the 4 of them on the side of Newbee walking in. And well, the side of Hot 6, they need some backup. But backup is a little bit too far away at the moment. Forever, I think he's going to go down anywhere. There's no way you're going to be able to arm the toggle out of that one. And Junap popping the BKB with the Requiem as well. Will get cancelled by the Winter's Curse. They're trying to walk around here, making sure they don't get dragged in. Disruption now onto MP, and there's your curse. Oh, the Requiem. Not a chance for him to even think about getting the shallow grave off, and they're just going to look to clean up here. Newbee wanting to find more, going up to the high ground. And after, I mean, when you've got a Tiny with Axe, they might even just take Rex here if they stick around. There's 3 heroes down, none with buyback.
They have earn charges as well. They could potentially Rex here. There's a glyph though. Oh no, Sunbeam.
I mean, can they get this kill?
He's dead. No, he's dead. Yeah. He's purged. He's definitely dead.
Tries for a hook shot out. I mean, over the course of that last fight, it's just falling apart for Hot 6. If they can get Rex, if they can get this kill. Okay, the Glimmer Cake.
No, they don't even need to kill. No one has buyback. Like, they're going to kill the base so fast. Tiny with Aghanims just does a ridiculous amount of damage at this stage. And you have Shadow Fiend as well, so their high ground push is insane.
It's ridiculous. I mean, the wave has pushed out quite a bit in the mid lane, so they're not going to be able to look for a second set yet. They don't feel confident enough to tank this tower up at this moment, but still, that's going to be a big swing. Continuing to favor the side of Newbee. And, well, that's... okay, so it's the Manta Star. Is that the completed Manta? It's got an ultimate orb on the curry? He has. That's the Manta Star done now as well for this Shadow Fiend. June's looking pretty damn terrifying.
Yeah, Manta's nice against Wraith King and TA for that matter. You can Manta dodge a lot of stuff. It's really easy. And,
of course, Rosh is still up. They just go for Rosh now, or...?
Well...
Too risky?
Going for Roshan right now is a little bit of a risk. You probably want to wait out at the very least Requiem, because Requiem is very good in team fights around pits where you're pretty much going to hit everyone, right? So that damage reduction can come in to be very huge, and also you have the snare on top of that. But with BKB, Manta, Mech, they definitely don't let Hot 6 get it. Like, there's no way they're going to let him get it for free.
Rabbit as well, 3.6k gold on top of his, well, Blink Dagger Aghanim's.
I wonder if he just goes Moonshard. Oh, he's going BKB. Wow, okay. He's not getting any attack speed items. He's just gonna
I do kind of like that, though, in these fights, you know, against the clockwork, and it's been a bit of an issue, the control.
No, it's good. It's definitely good. I just thought that in this scenario...
Oh, June with his invis as well. He might be able to catch other side of Hot 6. They're going to try and go on to Sanchez. We'll be able to kill the Shadow Demon, but June now revealing himself, trying to turn this one around. God Embrace buying MP sometime. There's going to be a buyback from his team. Oh, the Requiem cancelled just in time. June won't be able to get out of the BKB, or will he? No, he is going to go down. MP incredibly low. The Shallow Grave buying him some time. Will they kill him? Yes, they do. So the TA is now down for 60 seconds, but so is the SF. Forever going forward here. Now it's got the ult available. Can they kill him at least once? No, he's going to look for Banana. Banana is going to go down. Double kill for Forever. And Sansheng and Mu. Where's your Tiny? There he is. Rabbit's not actually joined the fight yet. He certainly needs to. Now he will. Looks for Forever. You've got to kill the Wraith. Rabbit! Come on!
I mean, he's got his ulti. So
he's very scared, Rabbit. He's not wanting to do this. The rest of his team is dead.
Yeah, he can't commit. Like, I mean, if he went in there, he was going to die with the rest of his team. It's the right call to run. Yeah. He knows that 4F has ultimate, and he was graved. So if he commits to that team fight, he gets snared when he goes in. He might be able to BKB and try to run away, but it's just too risky. Like, why would you do that? Like, why would you put yourself in that risky of a situation when you know that the only thing you're going to be getting is Reincarnate?
Rabbit versus Forev.
He does not do enough damage. Like, no way. He needs to run. He's probably just trying to buy time to make sure that Hot 6 don't just get Roshan. But TA is going to be up soon. Like, I'm pretty sure Hot 6 get this Roshan. They're going to realize that there's no mines in the pit.
I mean, SF is back
up. Yeah, they're just TPing down right away. Like, it's not going to be fast enough.
There's no way that Newbee can contest.
Like, 3v5? That's how you lose a game, trying to contest with Roshan 3v5. I still think Newbee are ahead, and in terms of overall net worth, they are very ahead. Like, all three of their cores have a ton of farm. So if they get the Roshan, yeah, okay, it sucks. Okay, we messed up mid, they get Rosh. But at the very least, you're not putting 3 heroes into the pit, losing them all, and then still not getting Rosh on top of that. That's even worse. I think that the lesser of two evils is just to make it so you're not putting yourself in another risky situation after you lost that mid fight.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that they lost Shadow Fiend that fast in that fight was kind of the blow there for Newbee. Yeah. The fact that June couldn't do anything.
Well, Rabbit wasn't there when the fight started.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't come in until much, much later. So Newbee maybe not communicating properly, not having everyone in the area. Or maybe they were just overconfident, you know? They're like, oh, we're super far ahead. You know, we can win this fight even if we don't engage ideally. But
I mean, what's the plan for Newbee? Can they go back in, or do they need to just farm up further items? Do they need to be a bit more stacked before they try and go against the side of Hot 6 at this point? Wraith King's got a Reaver as well. I mean, Forever proving already quite difficult to kill. It's going to find MP, but the Avalanche is actually going to miss. And MP blinking forward there. Sun's
I think it's
got the hook shot.
It's not about having any particular item. It's just making sure that everyone is ready for the team fight. Because even if, at the start of that engagement, like June, getting the Winter's Curse on him outside of the base, if the Tiny is around there and he's still in the fight dealing damage during that time, you're not just losing your Shadow Fiend for nothing. You know, damage is being dealt elsewhere. Hook shot here.
Okay, Mulan's got the BKB here. No, yeah, it's going to be the BKB TP, but the Winter's Curse coming through. Mu in trouble. No one on the side of Newbee around to help him. Mu's just going to go down here as Clockwork picks up the kill, and the team reacting very nicely there to the aggression of Mu.
A very unfortunate pick. I don't really think that Newbee can afford to do that too many times. Like, Wraith King TA late game is still very strong. You have to respect the fact that Wraith King...
Oh, Jerax. Oh, if he gets spotted out.
I think he's okay.
He's okay.
He's got Glimmer and he has Yules.
This might be a free techies though. Yeah. Just able to get the suicide off. Crits aren't there today. Rabbit, they want to fight this one. They know that Jerax, of course, hasn't got the Winter's Curse. He's just going to juke it out here and avoid the Blink Dagger initiation. They're getting the Arctic Burn.
They know there's no Wraith King. I think they should actually fight this. Yeah, everyone on Hot 6 is running away. Like, they need to try to pursue.
Rabbit, okay, they're going to go for the Wyvern here. He's got the Yule's Scepter complete, buying himself some time, but now Sansheng with the Purge. With the ultimate on to, oh, the hook shot. June, he has got the BKB. We'll look for the Requiem now. Derek's getting himself out. They have actually lost the Shadow Demon. And now, wow, the right-click damage is too much for MP here on the TA. He's trying to fight through it with the Refraction. Sun doing what he can as well, but June's just going to turn and punch. The blade man there from Sun. June needs help. Where's your Rabbit? Well, Rabbit's running away. Now he's in trouble as Forev's looking for the Tiny. He'll look to TP himself out, will be able to get himself, but they lose the Shadow Fiend. And as you said, Hot 6, they take the fight there. They do lose the Aegis, but still, nonetheless, a nice swing there for the side of the Dire.
Newbee took too long to actually get a kill. Like, the way they chased, they didn't get anybody right away. So there was actually time for the Dazzle and Forev to make it all the way across the map. Like, I'm pretty sure, yeah, Forev wasn't even carrying a teleport scroll, so he walked all the way from top to bottom.
They're going to lose a tier 4 here, though, so they've got to be careful about the base.
Yeah, but I mean, this is what happens when you've been Raxed at an early stage and you have to go for these engagements outside of your base. You're just going to take damage. It happens. But it's fine because Hot 6 are still making the favorable exchanges, like MP living through the fight. He lost the Aegis, but whatever, doesn't matter. Got a kill on a core. That's still very good. Rabbit looking for a toss, maybe.
I was going to say, can they fight here, or do they need to wait for the SF before they jump?
They can toss into the remotes. But you don't really want to do it to Forev, because again, he'll respawn, and the rest of his team should be able to help him out, and they know Curse is probably off cooldown. So that engagement is a little bit too risky, I think, for either team's taste.
Tiny now has picked up the plate mail, so looking for that Assault Cuirass, but Rabbit's still a fair bit of gold away from it. Shadow Fiend's found himself the Talisman. And I mean, we did see that last fight still. He was able to hit fairly damn hard with the amount of Agi he has stacked up. Next the mountain. Okay. Disruption just in time, but Techies is in a lot of trouble. We'll get the Suicide out. Moog going in, but now the Winter's Curse holding him in place. Moog is getting blown up. TA is doing too much damage. Rabbit trying to find the kill on Taheem, but Winter's Curse, the Cold Embrace buying time for Dazzle, and Rabbit's just trying to retreat. He needs help from the rest of his team, and Sansheng just trying to do some fancy footwork here with Forev. Rabbit's going to look for the TP out. Will he be able to find it in time? He does. But again, they lose 3 heroes on the side of Newbee, and they just can't seem to fight Hot 6 at this point, and it's Hot 6 they're coming out on top every time.
It's really surprising to me that even with the net worth discrepancy, that Hot 6 are continually able to take these favorable trades. And another thing too, and this has been a very common theme with Newbee's gameplay once they started losing.
Oh, they've got they've got the gem, haven't they?
Yeah, they have a gem.
Who's holding the gem
Jerax.
now? Jerax, okay.
Yeah. But every single team fight, one of their cores is just not there. I mean, like that time Shadow Fiend wasn't there.
Can they try and go base down here? Hot 6, are they that strong?
Well, they don't have their ultis up. I think you kind of want Winter's Curse if you're going to try to base. But again, having Forev as a front line when he has Heart, like as long as heroes aren't harassing him, he'll just regen the tower damage. And they have Weave with the Vlad's Aura and Vampiric Aura.
And Cold Embrace.
Yeah,
it's
their sustain is actually nuts.
The ultimate frontliner here. And here we go. I mean, already they're kicking off the fight. Moving forward. We'll get the Light Strike Array off. Forev going in onto move, though. You'll set holding him down. They have killed Wyvern indeed. Now tossing them out of the base, saying, get the hell out of there. Rabbit's going to blink forward and look for more. Hasn't got the Avalanche here again for a few seconds. Smoking up, trying to get that extra movement speed to chase this. The Courier.
How did he not one-shot that? Oh, it had the Vlad's Aura. Oh my god. That okay, the Vlad's Aura actually just saved the Courier. All right, well played.
Oh, hello. Is he what? Forev wants to fight. He's going back in here. They have got a hook shot. Maybe Hot 6 can come out on top. Rabbit's been forced up target. Oh no. Hot 6 can't fight this. Forev's gone down once. They're looking for the Requiem timing. It's going to be a little bit off, but still clips them. MP's got a lot of work to do here with the help of Forev, and they have found Techies. That is it for the timing. Looking towards Sansheng in the jungle. Sansheng with a disruption, trying to set up a kill potentially for June. And Rabbit walking back in. We'll get done. Forev's trying to walk this one off, but if Forev goes down here, this may be Hot 6 getting a little bit too cocky. It is. That is going to be your Wraith King down. Double kill for Sansheng. And MP and Jerax just left to try and defend the base. Tier 4 now sitting at less than half health, the second and final one. And this game really been back and forth, and it certainly feels like it could still go either way.
Yeah, it's still either team can win. I would actually say, based on the fact that the net worth and the experience are more or less even right now, with a Rax advantage, you kind of have to favor Newbee.
Okay.
But in the grand scheme of things, like that one Rax advantage is not a gigantic deal. Like maybe once their second tier 4 dies, like that. Yeah, that's when it starts to become annoying, because then your throne starts getting hit.
I mean, Roshan's going to be back in a few minutes as well. That's going to be big, you know. And the fact that Tiny is just now under 1,000 gold away from his AC.
Yeah, those kind of things are really big, because up until that point, we talked about Rabbit not having any attack speed items at all. So his damage output is not really that threatening at this point. So if you pop BKB, okay, yeah, you're gonna swing what? Like, he swings 1.26 seconds per attack. So he swings 4 times at a BKB, basically. Like, that's not that good. And with your combo in conjunction with that. So the attack speed is going to help him tremendously, and then maybe he can start actually man-fighting the Wraith King, or at least dealing some good damage in these fights. But overall, Hot 6, they're still not in terrible shape. The Rax being down is a little bit of a bummer, but it's only one Rax. You can always deal with that. And I think, like you mentioned, Roshan is probably going to be the main point of contention here for both teams during the next couple of minutes.
Let's see what the respawn time. It's going to be a short one as well here.
It's really short, actually.
It's going to be up very, very soon. And of course, both teams, they've just got the TA wards here in a moment. Okay, so the scouting isn't going to be there for the side of Newbee. Yeah, Rabbit's just going to start pushing this lane back in on the top, getting that pressure. But okay, Hot 6 are reacting to this. Sending all 5 of them up there. Rabbit needs to be careful, and he certainly will be. Blinking away, TPing straight out. Hot 6 won't be able to find him, but then they're heading towards the pit. It's so close. And they're not going to go in for it yet, Newbie, but they are around. They know that...
They can scout it with a Shadow Poison.
Yeah.
Like, they don't have to commit really a lot to doing that, or they can just send a Manta image in there, which I think is what he's doing right now.
If they can push this lane in and get a bit of control around the pit.
Oh, he's going to see Roshan spawn with that illusion, I think. No, wait, he's... Oh, okay, he's sending the other one there.
Yeah, okay, so this is Roche. This is going to be the fight here between these two teams, if they do decide to go for it, and I'm sure they will. This would be nice for Rabbit as well. He is incredibly close to the Hyperstone.
Yeah. He'll have it before Roche, I think. Right? Oh, actually, he doesn't have anything to farm. He has to go kill the large camp or something. Or
this creep wave. I mean, this creep wave being pushed in here by TA.
Yeah,
thanks for that.
He can do that too.
That's kind of worked out in favor of Rabbit here. And there we go. So that's your AC on the Tiny. And this Roche fight just got a little bit easier for the side of Newbee.
Yeah, the Vlad's is big because they didn't have anything to offset. Or the AC is big because of the Vlad's aura on Hot 6. So they had that armor aura and no real answer for it on Newbee's.
Is Fred going to start to try and solo this here?
He can solo it. He's insanely tanky. He deals enough damage with the lifesteal to be able to sustain himself. And if he needs to, he can just turn off the armlet and go heal back up and just stand there. Because right now, like, Newbee don't have any vision of the pit. They do have one ward in the vicinity, so they probably will see him walk in there. But actually, if you hug the right side, maybe... No, actually, you still see him on the map. Okay, so they would see him.
Now, top lane pushed in by Rabbit, and this is just another issue for the side of Hot 6. They've got to always have someone back up there. And Rabbit knows the power that he's got in his swings, and... Oh, okay, Sun is coming in. I mean, Rabbit, does he feel like he could go for anything here? Or is Sun actually going to go for Rabbit? Rabbit blinking out with the... Okay, nice blink.
Why would you not just wait 1 second for Flare? Come on, that was obvious play. That was just a misplay by Sunbee.
I say it's all good. They don't get the kill, but still forcing it back. Banana, he's closing in. Well, I said closing. He's got 2 components of the Aghanims. And yeah, Rabbit's TP down to the bottom. We'll clear this wave, and maybe this is the Roche time. Sansheng actually standing in the pit at the moment, getting some vision around it with the warding. And Rabbit, is he going to come and join the game? Butterfly done on Shadowfiend. Okay, so there's some very big item pickers coming out for Newbee.
Yeah, and there's no MKB on Hot 6 either. No. So his survivability has just been boosted dramatically during these team fights.
It just seems as well, just Newbee at the rate, they've just been able to farm that little bit better than the side of Hot 6. Each and every time between the fights, it's always Newbee that are finding more around the map. Hot 6 are going to smoke up here.
Oh, God.
Okay, Rabbit's actually jumped in. He has managed to get the BKB off here, so it's going to buy some time, and now, Glimmer caped up. He is living for a little bit, but not enough. That's him down for 80 seconds. Okay, Moon looking for Sun. But he could be in trouble himself as well. Forev and Emby coming in.
Okay, Banana's backdooring with techies. This is actually a techies backdoor. Like, what am I watching?
June's pushing in as well. I mean, if they had...
I mean, he's dead. Yeah, okay, he suicides.
Okay.
But they forced the Wraith King back. Like, that's actually good that the techies forced the Wraith King to go back to base.
Can Moon get the kills here? That's the question. I mean, Sansheng's trapped up. He's going to disrupt himself. June has now found himself into the fight. Okay, but he's going to get trapped in place. What they call Embrace it. That Sansheng will go down. That's going to be the jam there, though. Hook shot from Sun. But Moon's going to want to chase this down. Blinking forward. There's the 3 of them, and they're just going to turn their senses to Moon. Moon's just going to get blown up. The damage from MP too much. If they can find June as well, with Forev leading in, I think they will. June's got the BKB. They're all the mine. Stasis trap holding Forev back. Sun, how long till in his hook shot? That's just a mana issue at the moment, but he is going to be able to force himself forward and cogs right now if he needs to, and he might do that just to push back June down. It's the Battery Assault. And with June down, 4 heroes down on the side of Newbee. Just Banana left to defend the base. He's starting to get the mines out, but they do have this gem. Hot 6, do they go for Roche or they go for the push? It looks like they go for the base. Okay.
It's getting hit by creeps.
This is an issue.
Yeah, this is a problem. So that top Rax push and the fact that it took them so long to really establish any kind of control over the game after their Rax died, like now that the throne is exposed, there's issues. Because every single time Hot 6 leave the base, there's an opportunity if that wave is pushed in that Newbee can just buy Boots of Travel and go backdoor. And that's exactly what Moo just did. He buys bots. He's like, if there's ever a stage where Hot 6 are pushing our base, I am going to bot in and I'm going to force them back.
Can they get Roshan? Look at it. Can they contest? Is it time? Oh! The cheese is still on the floor. Cheese is still on the floor. Who grabbed the cheese? Forever did manage to pick up the cheese. Okay. This may not be the fight that Newbee are looking for. Banana. That was the techies there.
Oh my god, that's Refresher on Jerix too.
Oh damn, this is this game, they couldn't get any closer between these two sides. It certainly feels like Hot 6. Would you say Hot 6 do at the edge now? Is the fact that they're down a Rax?
They have the edge in fights for sure. The problem is, can they take a fight without getting punished?
Yeah.
That's the biggest issue they're going to run into. Like, somebody on their team is also going to have to invest in the bots. Okay, never mind. The TA already bought them, so they're on top of it. They know. They know that if, for whatever reason, they take a fight outside of their base and their top lane is pushing in, there's always the threat of somebody on the enemy team just ending the game. Like, they're going to have to at least glyph, I think, if somebody ends up doing that. And if they don't have a glyph, they could just end up, like, losing the game. Like, losing the Rax is one thing, but they actually just let their tier 4s die. Like, sometimes it's not the Rax that matters, but the tier 4s, because that's going to be the thing that prevents you from just losing to that kind of, like, cheese play.
It certainly feels like a game where one mistake and it's going to be over. One way or another, team's going to be there, in the right position, and they're going to get caught out of place.
You're going to have to balance between fighting and defending your base at the same time. And the thing is, since Hot 6 have the advantage in fighting, their tendency is going to be to want to 5-man, because what better way to exploit your fighting when you have 5 heroes together, right? But that means that your base is left vulnerable. So what they're doing is they're committing a lot of their heroes towards top.
Can they fight? This TPs are going to be coming in. Oh, the blink. The blink is out in time.
The refraction change actually got him out of there.
I mean, can Newbee chase anything off the back of this? Rapid's moving forward with the blink. And has got eyes here onto Jerax. They know that there's more. TP straight away. MVP do not want to fight. They're actually going to go straight back to base there with those TPs and not wanting to deal with Newbee at all in this one.
Yeah, pushing in the top lane is actually the best way to circumvent getting backdoored, because that's the lane that's going to consistently be being pushed into you. So if you push out that lane with a lot of heroes, then you're saying to Newbee, well, you have to commit to this, or we're just going to be able to push the lane equilibrium so far in our favor that that backdoor potential will not be available at least for another minute or two. And that way we might be able to find some kind of, smoke gank elsewhere and then maybe equalize the damage that has been dealt to us. The best case scenario is making it so no waves even get close to the tier 3s. Because the other option is that even if top lane's not pushed, if another tier 3 is being hit, the throne can still take damage. So it's like, it doesn't even matter if that particular lane is pushed. It just has to be a lane.
June just facing off against Forever. Forever's got a lot of damage. The Manta-style dodge just in time to avoid the stun, because I have an MKB now on top of the heart. Forever is certainly got the punches. Okay, blinking to the tree line here. Where's Sun here with a hook shot? Now he's okay. Other side of the map. No chance of the clock interrupting that one. And Rabbit getting away again. We're pushing in this top lane. 29 to 38 between the two sides. The graph, I'm sure it's evened out. Yeah, 5k at this point is pretty much nothing. Very even. Agnes finally done here by Techie. Sheng moving in with the disruption. That's all it is. No one there to back him up. And bots down clock. So they're certainly ready for any backdoor that might be looked for from Newbee.
They have to always be prepared. It's really tough when your tier 4s are dead. And then middle lane, Rabbit.
Okay, he is getting caught out by the Winter's Curse. They're going to go for this one. Pops the BKB. Will he be able to get out? No. That is Tiny down. Bottom lane, Moo. Pushing this one in. Looking to apply some pressure elsewhere on the map to pull Hot 6 apart.
Ooh, they've got a caught here.
Can they get this? Where's the hook shot? 6 seconds.
Oh, Forever doesn't have blink. He missed the flare. Yeah, that was close though.
It was good. Can they force out the buyback from Tiny here, do you think? Have they got that pressure?
The tier 2s are alive. They probably won't be able to make him buy back. The other thing too is June is already in top lane.
There's no fortification though. And if they kill Moo, Okay, they're going to make him run. So tier 2 down, no fault. There, yeah, oh, look at this blink.
Wait. Okay.
For him,
no,
he's got
June's
cheese. He's ready. He wants to fight.
Yeah, they want to fight because they know that doing it before June gets to base is their only option. Because now they've already had to send one hero back to base. Like, June is going to make them come back. And that's why they're not going to be able to force the buyout. Like, already 2 heroes being back.
Yeah,
like,
okay,
TA leaves.
okay,
They can't. Like, they actually can't push that because June would just go straight for the throne.
Yeah.
And if you let him force out that glyph, that makes it even more dangerous. Because next time, if you don't have glyph, you could just end up losing straight away.
Damn, 29-39. Teams both hanging on forever. He's getting incredibly stacked. 1200 now on top of it. Tiny has got 2400 gold now on top of the AC, but he's going to want to look for those bots before picking up another item. And, well, the inevitable, I guess, moon shards. And then what does he go for? Does he go for MKB, crit? What kind of item do you find as your kind of 6th slot for Tiny?
Crit's kind of the go-to, just because it hits so hard. Like, after I think it's 250 damage, somewhere in that area, Daedalus becomes, like, the best damage that you can get per swing, assuming you have a decent amount of attack speed, which, at this point, he's got that AC, so he already has that. And, of course, like you mentioned, he'll probably buy moon shards at some point. So, probably looking to see that come up on him. Maybe he even goes tanky, just decides to buy, like, a heart or something, or butterfly. That's also pretty good.
Can they catch out Rabbit here? Oh, no, the flare. Yeah.
Sanshang?
Okay.
He is dead.
And he is very dead. No buyback here available for this SD. H-Rune available in the river here. Farab's going to grab that, and he's got a Hyperstone now. It's looking good for... I mean, Hot 6, as I said, they've got some items as well. Okay, Blink for the Wyvern. There's going to be a Hex done on Moo on the Lina. On top of the already finished Bloodstone, of course.
Yeah, Hex is nice. Oh, speaking of...
Talking about the Hex being nice. I mean, if MP goes down... He's going up and he's going down. They're going to try and fight off the back of it. Can Farev do enough without the TA? I don't know if he can.
He's actually getting chunked right here.
This is a very questionable fight for Hot 6 because the buyback has come out from the TA. She does have bots. Maybe they can turn it around with this buyback. Winter's Curse, that's massive. God. That is infusion now, the refresh. Winter's Curse on the move. This is huge. June, he's going to go down almost certainly. The Bloodstone, he'll buy him some time for the Lina death, but he still dies. Rabbit trying to fight through it all, but now with the hook shot again. MP and Farev still alive. Rabbit and Banana in a lot of trouble. Banana, he's going to go down. Rabbit, the last one left alive for Newbee. Triple kill for MP. That buyback.
Not even just the buyback, I mean, dude, those curses.
The curses. You gotta, like, hats off to Jarrett.
That was 2 4-man curses back to back.
Oh my god.
And the best part about what he did was he didn't actually just curse the same person twice. He cursed the Shadow Fiend first, and then he threw a curse on Moo. And he didn't use it on Tiny because the other thing too is all the heroes were so close that they could have gotten Craggied. So he actually chose the best possible targets in both situations to make sure that those heroes were low. Because he knows once the one hero is low, you don't have to curse him again. He's gonna die.
This guy, Harris just goes straight in with the all setup. Buying time for Farev to come in. Kebby has been popped by Rabbit. They will kill the Winter Wyvern here. Gem now heading the deck. Farev, he has got this ultimate available here, and might just pop. No Shadow Cave. It's gonna be there. MVP just backing themselves up without the Wyvern. They don't really want to fight. Heen has been hexed up. Heen might bang this one for the team, yeah. They're going to find the Dazzle. Looking for more here. MP still hanging around. BKB has been popped. He's got the refraction. We'll be able to blink up. Oh,
the BKB were off.
That is unfortunate for MP. This, of course, if he goes down, he bought back for this.
Can they even get him?
MP.
I think he blinks away. I think he's fine. Yeah.
But can they defend the base? They are one hero down.
He's got 30 seconds before he can actually bots back.
There's no BKB on the TA either. Sorry, 8 seconds. Okay.
And Moo has bots up, so he can he can bot to his teammates.
Yeah, 25 seconds here.
I think what likely happens is...
I mean, if they kill for the threat... Okay, he's got his ult. There's your buyback for Dazzle. Right, they need to try and turn this fight at Hot 6. And, well, they're going to keep Sun alive. Moo will take down the Wraith King once. That's going to be the clock dead as well here. Farev getting held in place. He's going to no buyback of the Wraith King. Is this really going to be... This can't be a game ender, surely.
Well, MP's going to try to go for a rep.
He doesn't have the money.
There's no way he can out-rep this. He has to come back. He has to come back.
Yeah, okay. He's made his way back now with the TP.
Oh, that's not enough.
They've got the Winter's Curse onto Rabbit, but he's just hitting the base with June. There's going to be the fortification coming out by themselves. Rabbit might actually die. No, the disruption keeping him alive. June, you've just got to hit the bloody base. And it's it. They did it. Oh my, what? I've got it, what?
I will revert back to what I said a little bit earlier on, and I said, I don't know if this is Dota. Like,
this was a very interesting game. I've enjoyed this one.
Okay, so MVP made the classic, we're going to spend buyback